Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start on the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me. And yes, coming to you live from a rainy Bay Area, a rainy Moraga. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Story Time. I hope that you are well. I hope that indeed you're having a lovely week so far. We're already into Thursday. And yeah, good to be back. I hope you've enjoyed the stories that we've had for you. I think we started the week with technical difficulties on Monday and Tuesday, but I think we've definitely found our groove, and we're here with another exciting story and bringing back one from SHERRI, RINKER, a good friend of ours here at Storytime, and of course A.G. Ford. Yes, illustrations are A.G. Ford, and this one we're reading, of course, with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco, construction site Merry and Bright. Are you ready for that? Thank you so much for being here, and as always, let us know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you, if anybody else is, so we can say hi to them too. And of course, you're welcome to join in and just enjoy the stories. And yeah, continue to make your recommendations as well. Appreciate them, and definitely opening up a whole new world of books I didn't know about. Thank you for being here. And yeah, if you're out here in the Bay and driving, please be sure to drive a little bit slower, drive carefully, and yeah, just pay attention to those slippery roads out there, and of course the cyclists, pedestrians, and everybody else that is using the road. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely appreciate you, and I hope you're ready for this wonderful story that we have for you today. Construction site Merry and Bright. Yes, another one from that series, and of course coming back to Storytime after a little while. Thank you so much for joining in today. How are you doing? Kathy, thank you for joining in from Ohio, where we're having a dusting of snow and lots of cold. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that this book warms you up and of course brings the cheer as well. Thank you so much for sharing, and yeah, good to have you here with us. It's raining out here in the Bay, and we've been well, at least the weather focus. The weather is focused to continue have rain. We'll need to have rain until Tuesday thereabouts. So yeah, a very wet Bay Area right now. And yeah, if you're out and about here, remember, grab that rain jacket, or indeed look at the weather so you can plan accordingly. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Some dusting of snow out there in Ohio, and of course lots of cold. Well, do stay warm. Thank you for being a part of Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Good morning to you. How are you doing today, Soraya? Good to see you. Soraya is struggling to wake up. Oh, trust me, Soraya. I have been there too. Yes, especially these rainy days. They're the hardest. I can only imagine, snow days, rainy days. You just want to stay and you just want to hibernate. Yeah, so I hear you on that, Soraya. Well, good morning to you, Sticky Spider. Good to see you here with us on Storytime. And of course, Sharon Lungo, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Yes, indeed. Oh my goodness, it's been way too long. Ingrid, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining in and say happy to be here for a nice story. Well, thank you. Thank you for choosing to be here with us on Storytime. And indeed, hope everything is going well down there in Patagonia, Argentina. Thank you so much. And of course, hope that everything is going well with the school as well. Good to see you here on Storytime. And of course, with the book. I know the book was released a while back. We need to get it here to Storytime ASAP. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Good to see you. And I hope that you are well out there. I hope that Pedro is well too. Thank you so much for joining in here, Ingrid. And of course, everybody else that is here. Thank you for joining in Storytime. Please get ready, get cozy, get comfortable, and we'll be right back for our story for today. Construction site, merry and bright, coming right up. Sherry, Dusky, Rinker, A.G. Ford, and of course, reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. I'll see you on the other side of this very, very short break.
Hey, this is Timothy Goodspeed of the Soapbox Salute. I'm the one who wrote Storytime's theme song. If you'd like to hear more of my protest folk music, you can check out the links below on Instagram or at my website. You are watching Storytime with Mr. LaMotta.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you so much for joining in. Yes, Timothy Dixon, the Soapbox Salute, creator of many wonderful songs. Please do check out their platforms and see, listen to that music and see what they're all about. But of course, one that you get to enjoy all the time, or you can get to enjoy all the time, is the Storytime theme song, and that is indeed done by Tim. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Construction site, merry and bright. Yes, it is the season, right? Are you ready for this one? All right, here we go. In the big construction yard, tough truck friends are working hard. Today's big job is done at last, and Christmas Eve is coming fast. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But how will big trucks celebrate? Each one is planning something great. Here comes Flatbed. What does Flatbed have? Should we check? Should we check? Whoa! Look at that. Flatbed, here comes Flatbed and Skid Steer with the Lord of Christmas cheer. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is, I need to be there too. I need to go to this construction site, get myself a present. Whoa. Who else? What's next? Crane truck dips his boom to look, then lifts up something on his hook. He holds it high for all to see. What's there? What is boom truck holding up? What is crane truck holding up? Wait. I cannot move on yet. Whoa! It's a giant Christmas tree. Whoa. Crane truck, good job. Good job, crane truck. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what else is there? Excavator is coming through. He is holding something too. What does excavator have? Wow, we've had Flatbed coming in with a lot of gifts. And we've had crane truck lifting up the Christmas tree. What does excavator have for us? Slowly he rose to a stop and raises his boom to the top. He tips his bucket carefully. Do you think you know? You think you know what it is? Let us see. Almost skip to the next page. No, we need to open this flap. Whoa! And puts a star right on the tree. Wow. If you celebrate, do you have a star up on top of your tree? Do you have a tree? Whoa, that is so cool. What else? Bulldozer's path is strong and straight. It pushes something toward the gate. What could it be? He tilts his blade. He grits his teeth and sets up. What are you setting up, Bulldozer? Yeah. Bulldozer's path is strong and straight. He pushes something toward the gate. He tilts his blade. He grits his teeth and sets up. What are you setting up? Let's see. Whoa. Wow. And sets up one huge Christmas wreath. Look at that. They are really transforming the construction site, aren't they? Whoa. What else? Dump trucks rolling down the road. He hoes a great big heavy load. What could it be? Yes, he hoes down a great big heavy load through this frosty winter night with special cargo packed in tight. Yeah. What are you carrying? What do you bring? He tilts his bed down toward the ground. Are you ready? Are you ready to see what we have here? Whoa. Yes. He tilts his bed down towards the ground and presents pour out all around. Aw, look at that. Look at that indeed. Oh my goodness. Cement mixer pours out something new. His friend Skid Steer is helping too. She rows along to pull and lift. They work together, sure and swift. And now the dark and wintry night, well, and now the dark and wintry nights, what will happen to them? Will glow with miles of Christmas lights. Look at that. Whoa. Yes. And now the dark and wintry nights will glow with miles of Christmas lights. Yeah. The construction site is looking fine with garlands, gifts, and things that shine. But big trucks know true Christmas cheer is in the joy of good friends near. Yeah, that is true. A time to gather, give, and share. A season filled with love and care. Yeah. Yes, indeed. The construction site is looking fine with garlands and gifts and things that shine. But big trucks know true Christmas cheer is in the joy of good friends near. So true. A time to gather, give, and share. A season filled with love and care. Yes, yes, yes. And I hope that, we all find those friends and those places to gather, right? Or indeed find our community. Construction site, merry and bright. Merry Christmas. Shh. Good night. Doesn't that look amazing? Yeah. Are there places in your neighborhood where you can drive to and look at all the lights and decorations and things? Yeah. Even if you don't celebrate, you can always drive by and appreciate those, right? Construction site, merry and bright. Merry Christmas, and shh, good night. And that is the end of our story today. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. Construction site, Mary and Bright. Absolutely appreciate you. And Ingrid is saying, oh, yes, I would love to share the book here on Story Time to the lovely readers. Absolutely. Oh, Pedro is not. Oh, that is such a shame. But yeah, no, thank you for sharing. And yeah, thank you indeed for sharing that. It's been too long, Ingrid. Ingrid, we need to catch up for sure. Yeah, I hope that you are well, my friend. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. And yeah, I hope that this is a time too, yes, to reflect and enjoy and celebrate, yeah, lives, the memories that we got to have with loved ones as well, right? Thank you so much for being here with us today on Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. And I'll see you on the other side of this very short break when we are back with more Story Time. Thank you for being here. Aww.
Hi, everyone. My name is Amanda Davis. I'm a children's book author, illustrator, and high school art educator. I am the author of 30,000 Stitches, the inspiring story of the National 9/11 flag, illustrated by Sally Warren Comport and published with Worthy Kids # book group. One thing that drew me to writing 30,000 Stitches was the idea that people from all different communities came out to stitch this flag and make it whole again. So I hope that when people read 30,000 Stitches, they remember the power of sharing our stories. When people came out to stitch the flag, they shared their stories, whether about loss or pain or love. We all have stories to tell, and by sharing our stories and listening to one another's stories, we can create a better understanding of each other and create a sense of connection and unity. And this is what creates a more inclusive world. I hope you enjoy your story time with Mr. Lamada. Bye, everybody.
Yes, a more inclusive world. We listen to each other's stories, and whether your story, you know, is a painful one, a happy one, whatever it is, we all have a story to tell. Indeed. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Amanda Davis, for that beautiful message. And of course, I hope that you enjoyed the book that we had for you today, Construction Site, Mary and Bright. And we're back again tomorrow with another exciting story. It's already Friday, so join us, make a date. And of course, too, if you missed the live, remember you can always catch story time at a time that works best for you, at a time that works best for your schedule. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you, and always indeed a pleasure to see all these amazing familiar names and faces right here with us on Story Time. Appreciate you, Kathy. Thank you so much for joining us out there in Ohio. Please be safe, please stay warm, and I hope that yes, Story Time is a part of your plans today too, moving forward. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Luna, sending you lots of love. Ari and Megan out there in Kentucky, wishing you well too. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Story Time. Good morning to you, Sharon Lungo, one more time. And of course, Soraya, the sticky spider. Thank you so much for being here with us today on Story Time. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you have a lovely day. And Soraya, hopefully we helped wake you up a little bit more and you can enjoy the day coming ahead. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Story Time. And of course, Ingrid, happy to see you here with us, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us from out there in Patagonia, Argentina. Hopefully you're having a wonderful time yourself. Thank you so much for being here with us on Story Time. Appreciate you, and of course too, sending you love and hugs. And yeah, thank you for sharing about Pedro as well. Appreciate you. And yeah, always appreciate you, and cannot wait to share that book here on Storytime. We'll be in touch for sure to hear more. But for now, thank you for being here and wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for being here. Soraya, I want you to know we are going to El Salvador for Christmas break. She's very excited to see her grandparents' homeland. Oh my goodness. Soraya, that is such great news. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what it's going to be like. And yeah, Soraya, I'm going to make a request. Bring me something soccer related, okay? Something soccer related. And if I need to send money for it, I would do that. But bring me something soccer related about El Salvador, okay? Thank you so much for being here. Have yourselves a beautiful trip. Yeah, that's so wonderful. It's And you say very excited to see her grandparents' homeland. So I'm assuming this is your first time going out there, Soraya. Oh my goodness, cannot wait. And I will see too if I can. I do have a friend who's playing for one of the teams out there in El Salvador. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know if they're still there and see what they'll be up to. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing. Always good to see you, Soraya, Sharon. Thank you for being here. Biggest of hugs. Remember, we're back again tomorrow with another story time, another great story from another great creator. So come on out, make a date, come and join us. Yes, if the snow is keeping you in, come on and join us. Of course, thank you so much for being here with us on Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. Our book today was Construction Site, Merry and Bright, and of course coming to us from SHERRI, DUSKEY, RINKER, and A.G. Ford, and of course you guessed it, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. A beautiful series, a wonderful series, a beloved series indeed. This has been Storytime for today. This has been Storytime on this beautiful Thursday morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Wet out here in the Bay Area, so if you're going out, please be sure to be prepared and carry that rain jacket, that umbrella, and whatever else that you need, because the rain is waiting out there. Thank you so much for being here. Biggest of hugs. Thank you to each and every one of you for making this day start out so beautifully. I will see you again tomorrow for more story time. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Lumada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lumada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lumada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lumada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Story time with Mr. Lumada. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lumada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.